How are we doing, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Ooh, there we go. Now, in today's video, I want to talk a little bit about outdoor exercise, activities, being outdoors, going for runs, cycle rides, just having an outdoor healthy lifestyle. And the reason I want to talk about this is because a combination of things, really. First of all, the UAE is well known for its hot weather. It's well known for being a desert, and whenever I've posted up photos or videos of me doing exercise outside, a lot of people, especially from back home, comment on, God, how do you manage that? Isn't it too hot? And I thought this is a great opportunity for me to address this. And if you're considering moving out here to the UAE, whether that's Abu Dhabi or Dubai, or any of the other Emirates for that matter, or even just the Middle East in general, if you've got a healthy and active lifestyle currently, I want to talk a little bit about how you can maintain that being out here. So hopefully this video will be a little bit informative and will give you some insights into what it's like to maintain that kind of outdoor healthy lifestyle whilst being in the desert. Now, it is actually currently 4:30, but this morning at 6 a.m. I got up, I went to Al Ain Zoo, which is just around the corner from here, and I completed my first 10k of the year. When I say that, I've done many runs recently. I've done some runs around the block here. I've gone down to the rugby club. There's a nice run track. I've done a few 7Ks up and down there. But in terms of a full event, it's my first one. And I had a great time. I did film some. So let me pass you back over to Alex from about 5 hours ago. Let's do it. So it is currently 6:30 in the morning. I am here at the Al Ain Zoo. And I'm going to get ready for a run. Now, today's video is all about exercise and fitness in the desert, whether it's possible. I'm about to do a 10k. We'll see how it goes. 5. Let's go. Well, I did it, and it's only just getting hot. That's a win. So the run is finished. I did a really good time. I did about 48 minutes, sub 50. That's what I was aiming for. We're now in the zoo. The great thing about having the race where it was just next to the zoo here is I only needed to hand in my little number and I got a free ticket. And good thing is that Daisy has come and joined me. So we're having a little wander on the zoo. We're going to see some animals. And yeah, that's a really good start to the day. At the moment, running in the morning like I did today is quite comfortable. It was about 15 degrees when I got up and probably coming towards 20 as I started the run. So it was very comfortable. I have run a few times recently at about 2 or 3 o'clock and it is getting pretty hot now. In the summer, it's way too hot during the day, and the only time you can really go and do any exercise outdoors comfortably is when it's dark. Late at night, early in the morning. Blimey. Because even then it's 30 degrees, but it's much more comfortable. So yeah, we're going to enjoy the rest of our wander around here and probably see you back at the apartment. So, as I mentioned earlier on whilst I was at the zoo, which was very fun, by the way, there are kind of two main seasons here in the desert, summer and winter. Now, there are some transitions in between, but they're not like you would expect in terms of fall or spring and autumn. That doesn't really exist. The weather just changes in the sense that it gets gradually hotter as it goes towards the summer, and it kind of drops off and cools down somewhat towards the winter. But it's either hot or it's very hot. Now, during the winter, the weather is perfect for being outdoors, and everyone who I know that lives out here loves the winter time because the mornings are cooler. If I wake up at 6, it's normally 10 to 50 degrees. During the day, it then hits 20 to 25 degrees, really nice, comfortable weather. In the summer, however, it is very, very hot. In the evening times, you're looking at 25, 30 degrees in the dead of night. And then during the day, in some cases, it goes up to 50 degrees centigrade. So in terms of maintaining a healthy lifestyle, the winter's where it's at. Now, when you first come out here, especially as a teacher, you typically come out at the end of August because that's when all the schools start. And it is sweltering. I remember my first time out here and I couldn't believe how hot it felt. And the thought of going for a run, let alone even a walk down the street, just blew my mind. But I will say that whether you're in Abu Dhabi, whether you're here in Al Ain like I am, or whether you're down in Dubai, there are so many opportunities to get outside and to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Here in Al Ain, we've got the golf club and the rugby club that you can go and play sports outside. There is a cycle track. and there are also events similar to the one I went to this morning. If you're down in Abu Dhabi, Yas Island, the F1 track, you can go and cycle around it. You can do runs around it. They've got duathlons, triathlons going on down there. In Dubai, especially Kite Beach. Kite Beach has beach yoga. It's got beach volleyball. Often, if you're into things like CrossFit, they do big beach workouts and all kinds of stuff down there. Plus, they do like the Dubai Fitness Festival, where they put loads of things on the beach and you can go down and look at stalls and take part in challenges. So they really do promote a great outdoor healthy lifestyle here. The trick is making sure you go at the right time. Now, I know I've basically said that you can't really exercise during the summer because it's too hot, only the winter. And that's not strictly true. You can exercise and go outside and do things during the summer months. You just have to be mindful of when you're going out, because as someone who has run previously during the day in the summer, it's just not advisable. It's far too hot and you're just at risk of getting heat stroke, sunstroke, dehydration, the list goes on. Now, out here, when you live out here, there is a sort of a ramp up in the temperature. Typically, like what would be considered the spring, so like what, April, May, kind of going into June, the temperature slowly goes up. So you do get used to it. Now, obviously, if you're moving out here for the first time and you're used to sort of like, I don't know, summer back in Europe, I mean, coming from the UK, that tends to be 20 degrees most days, if we're lucky, then yes, it is a big shock to the system coming out and it being 45, 50 degrees, but you will get used to it. So if you are out here or you're planning on moving out here and you do want to maintain that healthy lifestyle, you do want to go outside and do runs and various other things, there are options. You've just got to be mindful of the temperature. Now, another thing to bear in mind and consider out here in the UAE is the cultural sensitivity of the country you're in. Now, if I were to be running, for instance, up and down Brighton Beach back home, I could get away with wearing a pair of short shorts and be topless. No one would care. No one would blink an eyelid. Here it's a little bit different. Now, regardless of whether you live in Al Ain, which is a little bit more conservative, or if you live down in Dubai or Abu Dhabi, there is a certain expectation for you to dress in a certain way when you're out and about, whether you're doing exercise or not. Now, if you are doing exercise, wearing shorts that kind of go down to your knee and wearing an appropriate top, you can get away with wearing a vest, especially if it's a running vest, is absolutely fine. But you do need to be mindful of that. Now, you will see people running up and down the beach, especially at Kite Beach in Dubai, topless. And, okay, that might be fine, but it is just something to bear in mind. You can't get away with being outside wearing some of the things that you would in other parts of the world. And regardless of your personal view, it's just respectful to be mindful of the cultural sensitivity of this country. Now, before I bring this video to an end, I do want to do a little bit of a shout out. Now, over the last couple of weeks, I've actually joined up with a coach. His name's Tiago. I work with him personally at my job. He is a PE teacher at my school. He's a fantastic guy. He's a great coach, and he is an incredible runner. He does all kinds of runs, ultra marathons. He runs all over the world, and he has a very successful coaching setup. And he is looking for new people. So if you're interested in getting a coach, someone that will keep you accountable, someone that will manage your runs for you, check the links down in my bio. I will attach everything for you to be able to contact him and to be able to sign up to him. I highly recommend it, especially if you've got any goals for fitness or health or running. Go and check him out. And there you have it, guys. Thank you guys for tuning back in. I hope you found this video useful, interesting, enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to do all those great things. Subscribe, like, and if you want me to talk about anything in particular, comment down below. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.